Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for another week of youth. I really miss you. I just want to get that out there. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I know our adult leaders miss you guys. We hope that you're doing well. We're praying for you. We hope that this time hasn't been too terrible on each of you and your families. This week we got a new topic. We're going to talk about. It's going to sound weird. You got to put your behind in the past.
Times like this, my buddy Timon here says, you gotta put your behind in your past. Now.
Like, you gotta put your behind in the past. You've undoubtedly seen a lot of changes happening, a lot of things that are different now since COVID has kind of taken over our world. And I think it's so easy to see the negatives in that. It's so easy to see the things that you miss, the things that you wish were different, and the bad things that are coming out of this. But I think that there's some things that maybe aren't so bad. There's some things that maybe, our perspective could be a little bit different on. And I kind of want to focus on those today. So we're just going to take a few minutes. This is going to be a short lesson, I promise. And then I hope that you'll jump on Zoom with me after this. So the plan is short lesson. Then tonight we jump on Zoom together. We talk about it a little bit. You guys have some time to process, some time to think about these things. But what I want you to think about is what are maybe some good things that are going to come out of this? What are some ways that you're going to do things differently in your life because of the changes that have happened with COVID? What is it going to look like for you when we return back to a new normal? Are you just going to go right back to everything that you did before? All the things that you did before, you're just going to jump right back into it? Or are you going to try to implement maybe some of these things that you've learned or things that have changed, things that are different now through the COVID stuff? I've been doing a little bit of research on things and seeing topics and headlines and things like that. And one of the most interesting things to me is how the world, like the actual world, is changing because of the differences in the way we live our lives. In Venice, Italy, they've gone from I don't know if you know anything about Venice, but it's all waterways. They don't have roads, they have canals. And all those canals before COVID-19, just murky, nasty. There's, all the pollution from the vehicles, the boats and things that are going up and down those waterways. And now they're crystal clear. You can see to the bottom of them. That's pretty impressive. The city of Los Angeles in California, it's known for the smog. There's like this ring of smog around the city that is just, all the exhaust from vehicles and all the pollution that is provided by an area that is just dense with people. It just happens. Everybody's going places, everybody's doing things, everybody's getting in cars and vehicles that are polluting the earth. And you couldn't see the city. Like you take a picture from a couple miles out or whatever, and you couldn't see the city skyline. That's all changed now. Now they've shown pictures, you can see the whole thing. The pollution is gone. The actual ozone layer is healing itself. I read that the other day. It's crazy. The ozone layer is healing itself over, I believe it was the North Pole. Like, these are all good things that are a byproduct of something that is really, really bad, right? We know COVID is a really, really bad thing, but there are new things that are coming from this that are not bad things. Maybe God has some sort of a plan. I mean, I know he does have a plan. But maybe he's doing things a little bit differently than we think they're going to look. Maybe he's trying to do something new during this time of craziness. I want to share with you a verse here. It's Isaiah chapter 43, verses 18 and 19, and it says, "But forget all that," talking about these past things. "Forget all that. It is nothing compared to what I'm going to do. For I'm about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland." God might be trying to do something new. He's doing something new around the world. Maybe he's trying to do something new in you. So what are you going to do with this experience? What are you going to keep implementing in your life that you're doing now? What are you going to get rid of? What did you do before that might have been totally toxic to you? And now that that toxicity is gone, now that that pollution is gone from your life, you can see it clearly. Just like we talked about in Venice and in LA, you couldn't see clearly before. But now, since things have changed, you can see it clearly. What are some toxic things in your life that maybe you need to get rid of? When we go back to a new normal, you don't go back to doing those things. What are some things that were negatively impacting your life that you realize now were a bad thing that you need to get rid of? Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a bad habit that you had. Maybe, it's the relationships with friends, with boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. Maybe you're seeing things more clearly now than you ever have before. And maybe that's what God intended, to start a new thing in you because you can see more clearly now. Guys, I hope that you'll jump on. We're going to jump on 8 o'clock tonight for the Zoom meeting. I'm going to try to post this about 6 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we're going to jump on the Zoom meeting. I hope that you'll watch this first, and then you'll jump on Zoom with us, and we'll talk about this a little bit. I would love to hear from you. I want to tell you what I've stepped back, what I see clearly now, and that I'm going to keep implementing in my life, and I want you to do the same. Identify that maybe there's something toxic in your life that you need to get rid of, and you see it clearly now. Share that with us tonight. Hope to see you guys at 8 o'clock on Zoom. Be there. We want to check up with you, catch up and stuff like that too. So we love you. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you tonight.